I disagree. I think that corporations are entities. They are run by people, but I think that they should be held to different. So if I'm a woman and I'm equally qualified as a man and I go in to get a job and they're telling me that I can't be hired because I'm a woman, then that causes immense psychological and financial harm, right? For the company to have to hire me instead of the man, even though I'm equally qualified, that does not actually harm them in any way because I have the same qualifications and abilities as the man does.
Okay, so,
right? So
I
in my
want
mind,
to go buy a fully
does that even harm the company? I don't know.
Well, I think it does because it limits the choices and demoralizes.
And she's putting her boobs out more.
The agents.
Lady, lose weight.
He's at the top who may not want to hire you for whatever arbitrary reason.
But like, let's say specifically, it's like they don't think women are good and like at the job.
Sure. Let's just say that that's true.
You think that should be protected?
Well, I mean, from their view, it's going to hurt them, right? Like, there's no doubt that that's going to hurt them. You may not agree with the reasoning why it hurts them, but you can't disagree that it's going to hurt them.
Subjectivity versus, like you're saying, for the subjective experience. Well, it's
all subjective there. Right?
No, but the subjective, I mean, not necessarily. Like the objective, there is an objective truth that discrimination is harmful.
Wait a second.
You don't agree?
Wait a second. Hang on a second. Then that would also be an objective truth then, that if people are forced to do things they don't want to do, like hire people they don't want to hire, then I would make the same argument that
would that's as bad as like racism?
Did I say as bad or objectively harmful?
Okay, so let's...
So when I say like, I want to go buy an AR-15 and you say, no, you can't, right? That's doing the exact same thing. I don't understand. Like, what's the distinction here? It sounds like you're telling me what I have to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think some people see it that way. I do have an interest in public safety, though, so I think that sometimes, certain action.
Women will always pick safety over freedom. It's why the COVID stuff just worked like a charm. Oh my gosh, I had a friend a while ago. Now, all transparency, I know you guys are going to roll your eyes or whatever. I did get vaccinated. I did, and the reasoning wasn't because of COVID. The reasoning was because I wanted to move to England and I didn't want to quarantine or go through any extra paperwork. And at the time it had been a year. And everyone seemed fine. I didn't know anyone who died. And then I downloaded Twitter and I saw everyone dropping dead. And I thought to myself, that's not good. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me. But it was too late at that point, I was like, well... I know. Everyone's going to tell me I'm going to die, but it's like, what am I supposed to do now? It already happened. You know what I mean? I know. It wasn't out of fear though. I wasn't afraid of it. I just wanted to like move to England, But okay, I get it. Bad call. But Alex Jones told me my odds are pretty good. So if Alex Jones told me that, you YouTube comments can get out of here. You can get out of here. Nice knowing you. It's like, What if I just started? I just dropped dead on stream. If it happens, it happens. I know. I knew you guys would do this. You'd be like, I thought you were I know. I'm less valuable now, but it's just like, whatever. Do you know what? I think my odds of dying from it are pretty slim. And I know you guys don't see it that way because a lot of you guys are on the internet a lot. But a lot of people got it and a lot of people didn't die. So, yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, it is what it is.
If they're racist, sexist, harmful, cause a lot of psychological or financial or other physical harm, I don't think that those should be protected over the beliefs of the inferiority of a person.
Are you aware of
based off of a characteristic they can't control? Yeah.
Are you aware of how many DEI laws there are?
I mean, I know there's a rollback now that Trump is in office, but sure, go ahead and explain.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to hiring practices or non-discriminatory practices, right, there's hundreds and hundreds of laws at both the local, state, municipal, and at the federal level, right? Mm-hmm. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds which govern this behavior. Mm-hmm. You're telling me that none of those which all of them are designed to expand choice, are infringements upon the hiring practices. People want to hire who they want. Like if I wanted to have a male-only firm because I just wanted one, why is that actually a problem?
Right. I mean, I guess to your point, there are like women-only gyms, you know, and
Yeah, if I want a male-only firm and literally I'm public about it, I'm like, I just don't want to hire women because I don't really like them that much.
Could I do that? No, I denounce. I would never do that. I denounce.
If I just said that, like outright, I just don't really like them that much and I just don't want to work with them. And it's my company. I fucking own it. I built it. I invented everything. What is actually the problem with that? Why can't I just do that? Why do you want to like infringe on my choices?
it's like the 1964 like Civil Rights Act is probably going to be a problem for you. I don't.
I mean, do you know what freedom of association is?
Freedom to associate with who you want.
Yeah. Do you think that that's an inherent right?
Let's face it, our generation is in a testosterone crisis thanks to modern lifestyle, poor diet, and environmental toxins. Low testosterone can sabotage your health and vitality. Reclaim your edge and bring your levels back to where they belong so you can live stronger, healthier, and with purpose. That's where Man's Edge from Neutronics Labs comes in. The powerful formula combines 4 clinically proven ingredients: fenugreek, IGF-1, NO2, and Tongkat Ali to ignite your body's own testosterone factory. Studies show fenugreek, along with IGF-1 and other clinically backed ingredients in Man's Edge, can help boost your testosterone up by 46%. Plus, Man's Edge patented liposome delivery has up to 98% absorption, far better than your typical powders or pills. So, you can actually feel the difference. Right now, you can save 50% on all orders when you auto ship and use my code PEARL. Get the edge today and don't settle for anything less. Visit getmansedge.com and reclaim your vitality today.
I think for corporations aren't people. So
Corporations are people. What else would they be?
They shouldn't be people. I think that's where we disagree, because in some cases the Supreme Court has upheld that the corporations like have the same rights of people. So if you own a company and you're religious, then you don't have to pay for like reproductive services or birth control.
Yeah,
right?
what else you couldn't classify them as anything but people. People are the things which run corporations. Corporations are people.
I disagree. I think that corporations are entities. They are run by people, but I think that they should be held to different
I love his face. Sorry.
standards.
Is there any
than people.
conscious entity that you can think of that talks and can speak like you and me and make decisions like you and me that's not people?
Yeah, sure. No.
No. So that, I mean, if that's the case, they're making the same types of decisions that you and I are making. Why wouldn't they be assumed to be people?
Because they have different sort of like standards of operation. They have laws they have to follow that are different from people. Like in terms of the government's eyes, I believe it should be considered not a person. I think it's fundamentally the way that it operates is different. I mean, it's not one, it's like a conglomerate of things and people who work in a company. So I
don't have a corporation, let's say then, and I have a private business practice.
Right.
Where I'm a landscaper. And there's a woman who comes in, she's definitely qualified for the job. And there's a man who comes in who's slightly less qualified for the job. But I just kind of want to hire him anyway because I just don't really like women.
Yeah, because the man doesn't nag and the women will. The women will give their opinion all the time. Yeah.
Why is that not something I should have the freedom to choose for myself? Why?
I mean, I just think we're operating at a different moral capacity. I mean, a lot of my things that I say are rooted in morals, and you're making yours vote like in sort of like laws.
I'm asking you for the moral argument.
I'm telling you that I believe it's wrong to make someone feel ashamed and not hire somebody and give them different outcome based off of their race or sex or
But you
sexuality.
don't believe it's wrong to tell people that they must do a thing they don't want to do.
Not at all. No, I don't. Because
So then it's not about choice then, is it?
I suppose if you want to make the argument you're making, then no.
Yeah, then it's not really about choice. Okay, so the second pillar of feminism is not
right. You
true.
just debunked it like so fast, just like that.
It's pretty
so easy
Yeah, it's
for
pretty.
This biatch is killing me. $17. Thank you, Danny. It's men like you that keep this channel going. I've gone through 3 Instagrams, 7 TikToks, and a 1.5 years of demonetization. But it's men like you that donate on this channel that keep us going. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know you guys work really hard for your money. So when you pay me or you donate to the channel to a cause you believe in, I thank you guys.
False. You just said it's not really about choice. It's really about an agenda, right? What was the third pillar of feminism?
Well, I think we're getting
I like how she doesn't pull her shirt up. She pulls it down.
close to the end. Is this what we want to talk about for the last, few minutes?
Well, we have another 30 minutes.
She's so pissed.
It's 5:59 right now.
Meadow love, thank you guys. We're towards the end of the month, and I meant to do a show yesterday, but I had the tech problem. So it's I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
We have
All right. Well, I might just have to take another break because I'm not feeling so hot. Is that all right? But I'll tell you what I would like to talk about next, though.
One thing here, I think it would be fair.
Do you know what, Brian? And he's a very nice guy. So he asked me to do one of these debates, and I don't want to say who it was with because I just know this person would crash out. And this person, I just felt like, I was like, if you want me to debate this person, I need $5,000. And I don't mean this to be rude, which he wasn't going to pay, which is fine. He ghosted me after that, which is fair. But I was like, this person was so low level to me, and just like do you know, sometimes they put you on a panel with someone and you're like, you want me to debate this idiot? Really? I said $5,000. And to be honest, that's what I charge if it's a debate and I just don't want to do it, because I'm like, I could do my show, I can do all this content, and you're saying cancel your show and do the content with me. It's like, why? For what? MJ, thank you, MJ. Again, you guys, for the cause, Pearl, keep up the good work. This woman is absolutely insufferable. Can you imagine her in your everyday life? You'd be divorced because she's already suing the podcast, so she'd just drag you to court. My point is this, though. That's really where I was like, I hope he doesn't think I'm being an asshole. But I just was like, do you know what? This happened to me the other day with this other guy, and he's been asking me for a debate for like a year and a half. And, I just never feel like it. And it's nothing personal. I don't feel like arguing with you. I'd rather just do my show, and if you don't like it, don't tune in. And he ends up crashing out on Twitter, and he's like, oh, she's charging me $5,000 daddy's money. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't charge you $5,000 if you were more entertaining and your show was more interesting, or but I always go based off of like what I feel. I'm a woman, obviously. And it's like, if you're not making me, if you invite me to a collab, I want to be excited to do it. I want to hear the collab, and I don't even want to charge money. But if I can feel it in my bones that I don't feel like doing it, yeah, you're gonna have to pay. So, or if I've never heard of your show and now I have to go look it up, and it's not to be rude, but I mean, I'd rather build something for my audience here. Dan $20 super chat. Thank you. Debating amounts to nothing. I know, and it's just, all they're trying to do is tell you you're wrong, and it's like, if you think I'm wrong, why don't you just not tune in? It's totally fine. I'm not putting I don't want to put a gun to you guys' head and make you stay here. I hope you come because it's entertaining and as accurate as possible, right? Yeah, so I thought this one guy was so annoying because I was just like, I don't like it when people feel entitled to my time. Like Pearl, I am entitled to arguing with you. And if you don't do it for free, I'm going to run to Twitter and cry about it. It's like, well, now I'm never going to collab with you ever. So
I just told you I have medical issues, though. Like, I genuinely need to take a break.
Hold on. I'm fine with you taking the breaks.
Okay.
But given the frequency and the duration of said breaks, I think it's reasonable to ask for an additional 10, 15 minutes to make up for the breaks that have occurred thus far.
Sure. I will give you 10 minutes more. So we can go till 6:40. But
That's
other than
fine
that, I
that's fine
truly
with me.
cannot stay longer. Like, I have problems. Like, I have medical
look,
problems.
yeah, your problems are that you're obese. Obesity, that's your real problem here. It's obesity. So take care of that. And, yeah.
Do you want to go ahead and take the break and we'll let some
Yeah.
chats come through? Okay.
Andrew.
All right. Here's what we're going to do, guys. Since we are getting close to the end of the show, make sure you get your messages in now. There's quite a few. Andrew, if you can just stay for just a sec.
I'm staying.
There's quite a few. We'll try to get them all in. We'll do a bit more. So streamlabs.com/whatever. $99 TTS. Also, like the video if you're enjoying the stream. I need to do a quick sidebar with Andrew here really quick. I'm going to put it on intro screen. Give me 10, 15 seconds. We'll be right back.